Alright guys, we are back outside the Whiteside County Eastern Branch facility. I parked on the next block because last time they kind of saw me coming. It's, if you guys remember, it's the one where John Booker was the sheriff and came and talked to me. I'm doing a revisit now. But, my eye keeps watering again. Now it's the other eye. But we're going to the Eastern Branch in Sterling here for trying to get a copy of the court filing fees. In the event that anything hits the fan, there's phone numbers. Hoping for the best, but they have not done well here. Hey guys, thanks for joining. I know, if they give me a big issue, I'm not going to press it too hard, just, you know, because of everything. Look how trashy this is. So we're going to see. We're pretty close now. Sure, it's going to be some more jerks that won't identify. Hoping it goes kind of fast because I got to pee. Everybody calls me out for saying it, but whatever. Always have a good getaway plan, yeah. I'm going to run and hope they don't run faster. They probably do. I just left my revisit for the Sterling DMV, which, if you guys remember, had a lot of 911 calls last time. So I have that uploading right now. My anxiety is through the freaking roof, as usual, every other day of my life. I have a vote here sign. Hold up. You guys read this? How do you trespass? Can anybody search up that 53 ILCS 5/3 6023? I believe that's the same one that Tom Templeton tried to use. Why is that, Mike? I shouldn't be able to go in and get my court filing fees paper? So, should you enter any Whiteside County courthouse at any time in the future while you have in your possession a cellular telephone or electronic recording device, you may be charged with criminal trespass to state-supported land. Because you have a phone. Really? Look, there's that one guy. Oh, he was a jerk last time. Well, if I can't come in with my phone, how do they expect me to do my business? Hi.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I need a copy of the Whiteside County Court filing fees from the circuit civil.
Okay, now take your phone back outside.
Why?
That's our policy from the sheriff.
Your policy? Is it a law?
If you want to talk to the sheriff, go ahead and talk to the sheriff. That's all I gotta say.
Do you know if it's a law or just a policy, sir?
Talk to the sheriff.
I did talk to the sheriff.
Okay? What
He
you-
said he would correct his issues. Is he not correcting them?
I have no idea. Talk to
Putting
the
that
sheriff.
sign on the door?
Talk to the sheriff.
That sign is just, that statute's just for the sheriff having the care and custody of the building, right?
Talk to the sheriff.
Can I have your name, sir?
It's on my shirt.
It's on your shirt? Is that what you would say to the judge, sir? You don't have it? Oh, guys, look on his shirt. You can't read it. Can I have your name, sir?
No.
No? You're refusing to identify as a police officer? If you're refusing to identify, then you might not work here. Wouldn't you normally be proud and identify? Are you gonna, so I need the copy of the court filing fees, and you can't use me using my First Amendment right to film against me and not giving me my
You cannot come
documents.
in with the phone or a camera.
Why?
Want to take that back out, then you can come in.
So just so we're clear there, you are refusing me services because of my phone?
Yes.
Because I am exercising my First Amendment right to film? Is that true, sir? Sir, I can't get my copy of the court filing fees
Nope, not to take the phone back out.
because of policy. Is that correct? Is that correct? Because I was reading your sign, which it just seems like it's meant to scare the public. It's not an actual law. And I understand trespassing on state-supported land. I totally do, sir. But the issue with that is you have to be committing a crime to be trespassed. And I'm not committing a crime. I'm simply filming because I've been in this building before and people have tried to come up on me as if they were going to get violent with me and threaten me with unlawful arrest. What was your name? Are you Mike Pearson? Is that your name? I think you wouldn't tell me it before. Right? Sir, I don't want to have to get all up on you to read your name. Can you please identify? I don't want to interfere with your space. Can you please identify yourself? Hey, Karen, thanks for coming. Yeah, Brian, I know. So are you refusing me? Hi. Sir, I am trying to get a copy of the Whiteside County Court filing fees, and this man won't allow me to because I'm filming.
Well, you are more than welcome to get your paperwork or whatever. However, cell phones are not allowed in the courthouse,
Why?
so.
Is that a law or a policy? What was your name, sir?
Deputy Trancoso, so if you go take your phone, you're more than to come to the clerk's office, so they can help you with whatever paperwork.
But because I have a
you
phone,
Yes, they're not allowed, I'm sure you saw the signs, so. just
I
take
didn't
that
see any
back.
lawful signs. No, I
Well,
did
you
not.
You said you wanted a new notice, so they set a whole new
No,
notice.
sir,
for
you have to
out
have
there.
a judge's order or an actual law or
Well,
something.
you said the sheriff's order.
No, I
That's
never
what
said
you
that.
did
Go back
last
and
time.
watch. No
So
way.
Anyway, there is one, so you.
The
go
sheriff
ahead.
can't make a law, sir.
Okay, well then here's the trespass notice. You are hereby advised that your entry to.
Sir, you
not
cannot
do-
lawfully trespass me from a
any
public
Whiteside
building for
County
filming.
courthouse is forbidden, so as long as you
So that's
have in
trespassing everybody.
possession a cellular telephone.
That
or
is the same
electronic
thing that was on the
recording
door.
device. Should you enter any
I'm sorry,
Whiteside
sir, I'm
County
hard of
courthouse
hearing.
at any time in the future while you have in your possession a cellular phone or electronic recording device, you may be charged with criminal trespass to state-supported land in violation of 720 ILSC 521-5. And this is by the order of Whiteside County Sheriff pursuant to statute 55, Illinois compiled statute 3-6023.
Yeah, so
Here's a
pretty much,
copy. You can go
I don't
look
want a
it up.
copy of that. I'm sorry, I'm afraid of the Rona.
Okay,
Um,
so why don't you go ahead and leave, and then you come back.
Sir, I
and,
need the Whiteside County Court filing fees. Can you let the clerk know that you guys are refusing me services of hers because I'm
No,
filming?
No, that we're not. So you can
You
just
are
take the
refusing me
phone, come back,
services.
they can help you
Yes,
get
sir,
rid
you
of the
are.
notice.
Hey, this guy never identified himself as an officer or anybody.
So anyway, why don't you go ahead?
Can I have his name, sir?
Deputy Pearson?
Well, why are you telling me now? You were rude about it before your buddy got
Why
here.
don't you go ahead and take that back?
Do I
You
have
can
to by
leave.
law?
Yes.
Can you tell me
I
the
just
law?
gave it to you, or otherwise you'd be with criminal trespass.
But I have to be committing a crime to be trespassed,
So
sir.
you've been asked to leave, so if you don't leave, you take the cell phone out,
You're
refusing-
threatening me with arrest?
You're refusing to leave.
Sir, can
and
you
then
call your
can be-
supervisor?
Then you can be arrested for criminal trespass.
Can you please call your supervisor? I just need my paper.
He's on his way.
Is he?
He should be. I called dispatch.
Thank
So
you.
why don't you have a step outside the
Are you gonna
sidewalk?
lock the doors on me again?
Nope, I will not.
Sir, can you go get it for me then? I won't even ask to come in. Just go get it for me. I need the court filing fees paper that tells me the costs. She'll know what I'm talking about if you don't. That's why I wanted to talk to her, because that's her job. And it's against the law. It is against the Constitution. Listen to me, sir.
Nope.
It is against the Constitution of the United States to do this.
To do what?
To request that, or to demand that I leave because I'm filming when I'm trying to conduct business in a publicly funded building.
Yes. But you cannot have a cell phone
Thank
in this
you.
building, so.
Why? Why isn't there a law or a judge? Why didn't Booker get the judge to sign the order?
And this is also done by
Thank
the
you.
state's attorney's office, so please
The
leave.
state's attorney?
Yes, they're attorneys.
Okay.
So please
Well, at least
leave,
I got
ma'am.
my paper.
Yep, so please leave.
I'm making sure I got the correct
No,
paper.
ma'am, please leave with their phone, all right? You got what you wanted.
Can you please, do
got
you,
what
listen to
wanted.
me. Do you understand that the laws you read to me have nothing to do with this? I'm not in public housing or something after hours.
ma'am.
If I'm
telling
here
you
to
what-
conduct business, listen.
Nope.
Listen.
Tell me what the policy
If I'm
is
here,
now.
yeah, the policy doesn't trump the law, and you
Well,
should know that.
that's-
With a gun on your hip, you
Well,
should know
That's
that.
your preference. That's your preference
Gotcha.
to look at. All right.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye then, ma'am. Have
Yeah,
a
you
good
didn't like
day.
that either, did you? It's rude. It's condescending.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
ma'am.
is Booker
Please
coming
leave.
though?
Not
Can you
Booker.
bring your supervisor here? I will wait for
Sorry,
him.
no, you can wait outside, please.
Do I have to?
Yes, please.
Are you threatening me with arrest?
If you don't leave, then you will be arrested.
Can you tell me the
Criminal
crime though?
trespass. So anyway,
Can you
Please,
give me a
no.
written trespass
please,
warning?
please leave. I tried to.
No, this is
That-
that's for everybody. Can you give me one that doesn't have something on it?
It is yours.
Somebody was eating
That's
their
for
lunch and forgot to
everybody.
wipe it off.
That is everybody. So.
Dopey, I would,
please-
but no.
Please leave, ma'am.
So-
The sergeant is coming,
What's his name?
would be Sergeant Kilberg.
Is he en route right now?
I told dispatch.
Is he clearing Morrison or is he out here?
He's in the east zone.
Does that
So
mean here?
anyway, we're in the
Okay.
east zone, so please
So-
step out.
When
You
I
can wait
bring-
for him on the sidewalk.
Well,
and he is
can
coming,
you
so-
listen to me? Because I have questions for her, but you are
I'm
not allowing me to
you know
ask her.
what?
So,
I'm not gonna relay information.
so
to
you're not
her.
going to tell me if I bring back the, what I decide to file, I bring back here?
I don't know.
I don't know
what
which short bus he got off of Texas, but I'm not sure.
But I don't know what policies.
One with a
they
gimpy
have.
wheel.
You need to talk
Well,
to
that's
them.
why I need to discuss it with her,
You're
but
more
you
than
are
welcome.
depriving me of that because I'm
Yes.
using my First Amendment right to film. Is that correct, sir?
Your first right is you have the right to freedom of speech.
Why do you do this to
So-
people?
so you
Why do
can
you do
leave.
this?
So you can leave.
Why?
So why don't you leave, ma'am?
And,
All right.
and that's a lawful order?
Yes. Please
And
leave.
you're threatening me with arrest
Yes.
if I refuse,
For
right?
criminal trespass,
Okay, so
Please leave.
you are aware, though, that that violates the Constitution of the United States, right?
if that's what you say.
Well,
So please leave,
You
Sergeant is
can't-
coming, you can talk to him outside on the sidewalk, please. I'm
Okay.
asking you, please.
can I have your badge number? Can I have your badge number for my
Won't have a
complaint?
badge
Do you guys actually
number.
have complaint forms here? Because me and Booker talked about that as
They're in
well.
Morrison.
They're in Morrison. So when you guys are doing this to people, we got to drive clear to Morrison. What's that, like half an hour away?
What are you talking about, a complaint?
Yeah,
file
against you
against us?
and no
Yes.
name here.
You could go see the sheriff, you can go see the chief deputy. you can go
But
see the
I
lieutenant.
may or may not have wheels to go there.
How'd you get here then?
I got feet.
Oh, you walked.
Did you want me to walk to Morrison in the cold to get a complaint form for you because you are not professional enough to identify yourself when you're violating somebody's rights?
Ma'am, please leave.
All right, I'll wait for your sergeant.
Yep.
Is that who it is,
Thank you.
Sergeant? Yeah, they do need another job.
Yep.
They're terrible.
Goodbye.
So at what point am I allowed to come in here with the phone? To which point? And that is a law, correct?
Cell phones are not allowed.
Would I be arrested for having the phone in the building and then, like the B part of the arrest being trespass? Is that what you're claiming?
You are told to leave with your cell phone, you're more than welcome.
Charles, here's the phone number.
Cell phone, so.
The circuit clerk's number is 815-535-4530, and the sheriff's number out in Morrison, who is their boss, is 815-772-4044. Yeah, they are sinners. Brian, here it is again. Are you guys just mad because you know these papers are against you? Are you butthurt? I know, small man complex, I know. Honor. My subscribers wanted you guys to honor your oath. Did you have any words for them in regards to that, guys?
And please take your cell phone out of the courthouse, please. And once you do that, you're more than welcome to come back and talk to the clerk for whatever questions you have reference to fees.
Why can I not film it? I was in here and threatened with violence before, sir. Who would believe that if it wasn't on film?
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, thanks, Hell-Shaking Street Preacher. Can you get an estimated time for your sergeant, sir?
Will be coming.
Is he an oath breaker too, or does he honor his
You
oath?
can ask him that.
How many years ago did you take the oath? Have you taken more than one?
Yeah.
You have, and you still are doing this? Did you serve, sir? Did you serve? Did you serve, sir?
Please take your cell phone out.
You didn't. If you did, man, shame on you. Shame on you. Hey, I need both of your mother's phone number so we can let them know that they made terrible people.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Can I have the number? Well, I don't know that number, but this is their boss's number, 815-772-4044. They didn't want me to come in and discuss my stuff with the,
I've asked you to please take your phone out.
but it's not a lawful ask.
Please, ma'am.
Can you give me a clean copy of that trespass thing? One that doesn't have something on it? I'm afraid of the Rona. One that doesn't have your lunch on it. Do you guys clock out for lunch? Oh, that sucks, sea lions. Go away then. Yeah, I know.
There you go, ma'am.
Yeah, he is always that one.
Thank you.
Well, you invited me to come back to grab it. Hello.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hang out here for a minute. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want them to try to accidentally kidnap me. I know that was funny when he said that. I was like, here is our number though, guys. If anybody wants to call. The circuit clerk is who, or what is she, the civil clerk? I don't know what the hell she is. Yeah, the circuit clerk. That's who I was trying to get these documents from. Right here, but Kankakee A1, that's what I was wondering. Hell-Shaking Street Preacher, you're still here though. I know. See, on this door, it doesn't say any unlawful anything. Well, maybe it does. This is Pearson, Mike Pearson. Big jerk. Get a good look at him. Again, here's a number. I want to show you guys this statute. If one of you guys could, I don't know how to unzoom. Awesome, Kurt. Thank you for your service. He served in the Air Force for 31 years. Text bud, yes. Yes, they do. Could anybody look up that? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hold on. There's somebody coming. I forgot I could do that. Now they're, oh, sorry. Now they're claiming that the sheriff. Mayhem, you don't think this is being a productive member of society? You think we should just let them take our rights whenever they want? Bill, 26 years in the Air Force. Good for you. Thank you so much. I know, it must be one of the deputies on duty. But could anybody look, if I could just hold it, look this up? I don't have my other phone, and I also forgot my body camera. This is what, it's the complied statutes. It's, oh wait, I'm sure you knew that. It's 55 ILCS 5/3-6023. Again, it's 55 ILCS 5/3-6023. Oh, and I gotta get away. Excuse me. So I guess I'm gonna wait on. I don't even know if I believe the sergeant's coming. Yes. Yep, you got it, Kinkaki. I just want to make sure, I'm pretty sure that's the one, that if I committed a crime, they can trespass me. Which, walking into a publicly funded building trying to get my documents is not a crime. As we all know. Well, except for maybe that preacher guy, he don't know. Yep, back at it. Trying to knock this one out. You guys gotta see the change at the Sterling DMV when I just went to them a little bit ago. One of the same ladies that called 911 had to correct some lady that tried to tell me what was up. Hell shaking street preacher. Yes, I do. It's actually not harassing. It's going in to conduct business. And if we're conducting business and they are stopping us simply because we're exercising our First Amendment right to film, then that's a very serious problem. And if you fail to see that, then you are a part of the problem. All right? You understand that? Are we clear? You need a godly husband. Yeah, just what I need. Can I like these while I'm on live? Does that work? Yeah, guys, thanks for telling that goon what's up. Exactly, Seth. That's what I try to ask him. I understand that the trespassing would be like, the second crime, but there is no crime being committed. Therefore, how the fuck can they trespass me? Then again, guys, if you remember, this is the same sheriff who was friendly enough, but he tried to pass off what he wrote before as an order. That's Mike Pearson, the one that originally didn't want to identify. If you guys notice, I don't remember. I think I did call the fire marshal out here. Honestly, I have no idea. I think this is one of them I did. And that's probably why they're not locking me out again. They probably got in trouble. No thanks, Teresa. Are you still here, girlfriend? For somebody that talks so much shit, you waste a lot of time watching my videos. You must find something good about them, right? Joe, I think you're right. I think he's one of those playground bullies. No, I don't even know how to do a mod, honestly. Thank you, Charles, for calling. Of course they don't have a freaking clue about the tyrannical behaviors displayed by their officers or deputies. Why is this so blurry? Oh, mayhem. damn good idea. All right. How long have we been on here? 25 minutes that dang sergeant still isn't here? Angel needs to be arrested. Oh, thanks. I was actually kidnapped 2 weeks ago. You wanna go watch that video? Yeah, some United States is right, Lawrence. All the gun-toting guys here. Oh, hold on. I about dropped it.
Okay.
Hello.
Chief
Is he
Deputy's
coming?
Chief Deputy's on his way.
Awesome.
To talk to you. So, please have us wait out here.
Do I have to by law?
You're
I
still
have to
in-
wait in the cold?
Or wait in your car.
I don't have a car. Do you see my car?
I don't know what you're driving, so please have us, he's on his way to talk to you, Chief Deputy.
What's his name?
Ron Potoff.
And Ron what?
Ron Potoff. So have
Potoff?
us wait out here. You cannot have a cell phone in the building.
By law?
Yes.
What if I have to use the restroom?
You're more than welcome to.
Are you threatening me with physical violence if I don't walk myself? Are you threatening to remove me if I don't do it myself?
Please wait for the Chief Deputy. You wanted a supervisor. He's on his way.
Wait, so why,
You guys coming in? You both?
don't bring your phone, girlfriend, they'll attack you. They will attack you.
Cell phones are not allowed.
We have the First Amendment right to film in public.
So, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
She just doesn't know the law. You're lucky. Don't lock that door, I'll call the fire marshal again, bro.
That's fine.
I will call them again.
Control here, but anyway, he's on his way. You can wait out here with the phone. Do not come in with the phone.
Why?
Or
Is
you
that
may be arrested.
arrested for what? Arrested for what, sir? I'm not inside.
Let me explain that to
Arrested for trespassing?
you.
Oh, yeah? What a fucking idiot. Well, I'm still outside. Moron. God. Kurt, I am to an extent. Are you coming in here? Okay. Mm-hmm. I know, it is bizarre.
Thank you, guys.
Uh-huh.
How you going? You're both, or you're here for? Four at one go.
Yeah, thank goodness. How do I do mods? I don't even know, guys. I gotta let that guy in. Hey, Father, here's the phone number. The number for the circuit clerk, which is in this building, who I originally was going to see. Oh, fuck. Well, it's all blurry, I think, so. But the number for the circuit clerk is 815-535-4530. And the number for the Whiteside County Sheriff is 815-772-4044. Again, Whiteside County Sheriff, 815-772-4044. Yeah, I know. It took them long enough to freaking... They're playing around in there. They made him wait forever to freaking help him open the door anyway. I was going to barge in there and do it myself. Oh, you can't? Oh, bye, sea lions. See you later. Alright, how do we do this? Put user in timeout. I'm putting him in timeout. How long does that last for? Yeah, his family's got to be embarrassed. Yeah, please smash that button. This is the most people I've seen here. It must be because it's around court time. My eyes are watering like crazy, though. Click the 3 dots next to the name. Add moderator. Oh, thank you. Good idea, Lawrence. I mean, I am outside. Yeah, Ivy, tell him. Juan, I actually do have a body cam. I forgot it back home. As you guys can see, I am not inside the building. Just following their little BS rules. Kinda. Actually, Deborah, I'm a mother, so I prefer to try to not get arrested for false crimes. Everybody tells me it sounds like Rachel Ray and some other chick that I don't remember her name. I think a singer. You don't want to hear me sing? Alright. Hey, Lone Wolf. Hold on. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to get rid of this moron. Alright. I think Hell Shaking Street Preacher is gone. Oh, is it for 5 minutes? You know, I only ever used YouTube to like watch music videos and a few other videos up until I started like recording myself, and then I learned so much. Yeah, only 95? Come on. Actually, I'm pretty excited about that, but whatever. Deborah, why don't you come out here and do it? Did you want to come? Oh, I will bring up being kidnapped every 8 seconds. Yes, the warmth is just wonderful. I'm going to step right next to the inside. I don't understand how they think this is something that a manager at a discount housing projects would put up. Or somebody that, writes their own stuff. This is a freaking government building and they put this up. I know 13-year-olds that could do this in 3 minutes. I bet that took them 2 hours like last time. Patricia! I would love, Patricia, right now, you tell me, girl, right here. I will directly talk to you. What criminal act did I commit there when I was kidnapped? Which criminal act? Let me know. I would love to know. Because it is against the law for him to stand in the doorway and block me from bringing in a complaint, Patricia. Okay? It is against the law for them to refuse me services because I'm exercising my First Amendment right to film. They also can't just arrest you for no crime, and they cannot put their hands on you and then claim... I know, me either. That's why I'm trying to be kind of good. Alright, Pepper Brooks. I'm gonna try. What am I doing? Thank you guys for sticking with me forever. You coming in here? Good luck. Watch out for the tyrants. Guys, what time? Oh, yeah. No wonder. Yep, right about 1 o'clock now. So we have everybody coming in for court. I'm just going to kind of stand back and not be all up in the way for that. Yes, Kankakee, yep. Hey, Chicagoland Cop Watch, how are you? Patricia, I answered you. Why don't you talk back? Oh, there you are. You were told multiple times not to go in, so it's okay for them to guard the door. You will just not listen to anyone but yourself. Go live and on the island, live island. You can make your own rules. Patricia, no thanks. I actually prefer to follow the laws of our United States and the Constitution. So no thank you. If you want to, you can, or if you want to be assaulted by armed goons or kidnapped, then go ahead. But I have every right to film as I'm trying to turn in a complaint form or anything else, as long as it's not in a restricted access area. So, Patricia, you might want to learn the law a little bit more. Yeah, your neighborhood, she is a bootlicker. She is jealous. She just don't know how to stand up for anything. She has no balls, so she wants to talk shit on YouTube to people with balls. And yet she's still watching. You were not good when you made that crack about police moms. I'm unsure what you said, but you know what? One of the subs on here was curious, so I had to find out the number for them, or at least try. I mean, it's very true. They should be, that's not a crack, it's true. They should be disgusted with their sons that took an oath to honor the Constitution, and then they didn't. They failed to. It's not even that they failed to, they just boldly didn't want to. That's the same freaking goon that tried to offer force against me last time. So they would rather me stand in the way of the door than to be in the building that I'm allowed to be in. Ruth, thank you. Love you too. Daniel. Yeah, Gloria, I know it. That Oathbreaker wouldn't even identify. I don't even think he actually had a real gun. It was probably a bubble gun. Oh, they want me to move because I'm blocking the door again.
We're so awesome in there.
Yeah, right.
Good people.
Have a good day. She says they're so awesome and they're good people. Fucking assholes. Gotta watch out for these goons. Yeah, exactly, Brian. What's Teresa saying? There's nothing in the Constitution saying that we got to have cops. There's nothing in the Constitution saying that we can be arrested. So both of them are against the law. What? It doesn't have to be directly written in there. Might want to look into that. Hey, Henry. A bubble gun. I don't know. I thought they were real. I'm pretty sure they used to make ones where you can shoot toy bubbles. I'm going to go ask him how long this is going to be. I'm going to follow his rules. How much longer is he going to be, sir?
I have no idea.
No. What was your name again?
Deputy Pearson.
Thank you for finally identifying. I hope next time you do it sooner. So they're trying to keep me out in the cold weather. I was nice enough to knock on their door. Is that street preacher still on here? I don't even know. I know Patricia sucks. Are you kidding me? Thank you, A Father. Is that the one that was... Oh, it's up there? Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you're
Sorry.
okay? You're okay, sorry.
They forced me to stand in your way.
Oh.
I've had to move out of like 10 people's ways now. So that's the tracking device. For real, this reminds me of something they'd post outside the high school when you're sneaking back in from lunch. Scott, I would call the fire department again, but they do not have the doors locked. They learned from last time when they were risking people's lives trying to keep me out from filming their illegal behavior. I'm just trying to just stand in the little breezeway area, not to get in trouble. So we all know tyrants like to kidnap people. You should have come in when it was raining so you can say they kicked you out in the rain. I was doing a late night cop watch audit last night in the rain. That sucked. Yeah, yep, they open from the inside. I'm sorry, but they use my tax dollars to warm this place, so I'm going to take advantage of it. They told me, Steve, that I have to go clear to Morrison, which I've actually never been to. It's like 20, 25 minutes from here, to get a complaint form. They've actually told me probably about 20 minutes ago that the sergeant was coming. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah, there's trolls everywhere. As long as it ain't too crazy, then what are you gonna do? My mom, she was, when I first started this, especially after I got kidnapped, she was really upset over, like, some of the shit people were saying, but I kind of tell her, I'm like, look, they're gonna say it, period. They're gonna have all this stuff to say, whether you're doing something good or not, you know. People are just gonna talk shit. And, you know, that's the thing. I'm all for supporting good cops, and I don't want to see anything bad happen, and I don't want to see any comments about blowing them up or whatever craziness, but kidnap, take a shot. But, you know, they can't go around behaving like this, and the ones that do need to go. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Justice. If you can't go in. Yeah, I know. I like to record anyway because I get so, from my anxiety, I get so worked up and stuff, I just completely blank out some things. Especially in like high stress situations. So then I'm like trying to recall like 18 different occurrences all out of order. I don't know. You know, and just like when the undersheriff of LaSalle County, he eventually did identify to me, and I missed that because I was too busy yelling at him talking. And, but I reviewed my own video and saw that he did indeed, after multiple questions, finally tell me his name. So, I mean, sometimes it shows when I'm wrong, too. So, I think it's great. You know? All a troll is a broke cop's grown kids with nothing. Yeah, pretty much. I got a couple of them that are on literally like every video I post, and it's like, well, you're annoying enough to be a troll, but not annoying enough to get rid of them, you know? Except for the ones that say like fucked up shit about my kids, and they gotta go right away. I don't mess with that. No one is going to care what you and other auditors... Patricia, just so we're very clear, since you're still fucking here, people have been doing this auditing for several years, many years, since like YouTube began. So just because I started 4 months ago doesn't mean anything. You might want to learn about that stuff instead of running your flaps and sound like a moron. Huh, Patricia? Steve, actually, I was going to do a video last night to address that, but hopefully I'm going to tonight. There has been a few good positives coming from that so far, and I definitely believe it's going to be completely dismissed because, number one, it's BS. You guys don't even understand what they accused for my brother's obstructing. For his obstructing, they literally, again, the situation never happened. They claim that he interfered while I was being kidnapped and or arrested at the doorway by No Name. When, as anybody that watched the video saw, I was never arrested in the doorway. I was arrested falsely in the little rocks right next door by a completely different officer. So the crime that they're claiming my brother committed never occurred. Ever. Yeah, Patricia, go look at that. Listen to Mr. Everything. Justice, Florida, yes, exactly. I just left the DMV here in Sterling, guys, where changes had been made, and somebody was about to make a bad mistake, and the other woman corrected her that had been a part of the problem last time, because she learned from the officers and from me being there before. Thanks, Lawrence. Plum Mom, what? What? I'm so confused, I lost that. Patricia is upset that camera's taking her off the street. Block the trolls. Thanks, JD. I hope that's a friendly laugh and not a mean one. If it is a mean one, good. David, yeah, I know on the 8th, me and my brother were both kidnapped. I don't know if you caught that. But I definitely have been careful because I do know that I'm doing nothing wrong, but I also know that they abused their power and tried to kidnap people for no reason. Is he coming? Where's he at? Can you get an ETA from him?
No.
You cannot get an ETA. I'm not calling it. You wanted me to call it because you can't do your job? Pearson?
Honest way should be here shortly, because it's already been 20 minutes.
Take the half hour or so to get the motion.
I literally freaking asked you if he was in Morrison or here. Is he bringing my complaint forms? Did you even let him know that I wanted to complain on you guys?
Ma'am, please honestly, please take the phone out of the building, please.
Well, don't my tax dollars help heat this building? I have to stay out in the cold? Mozilla, I'm not sure, but I've been waiting around 40 minutes or so since I've been here. No, there's not, Mayhem.
Please take the phone out of the building. He will be here shortly.
I'm not allowed to be in the building?
That's correct.
Why?
Not with the cell phone.
Why not?
We've already discussed that, but please take it out, man. You've already been.
But it's a law, correct?
You've been told several times.
Is that a law, though?
It is the sheriff's policy.
A sheriff's policy? You told me it was his law before, didn't you? Bailey, I am at the Whiteside County Eastern Branch facility in Sterling, Illinois. Their sheriff's number is 815-772-4044.
Please take your phone out of the building.
Sir, you had me out in the cold for half an hour. I'm letting you know that.
That's fine. You can tell them out there.
Wait. So you're forcing me out in the cold?
Please take out.
What if that causes me to have a panic attack?
Please take out the phone.
Do I have to?
Yes. Please take it out.
Will you forcibly remove it?
Please take your phone outside of the building.
What if I have a disability that causes me to be able to need this camera to know what I've been doing all day and to recall things?
Please take your phone out, ma'am. This chief deputy is
So-
on his way.
So although I have questioned you that you're having an issue with somebody with disabilities that needs to film their interactions, would you do the same to somebody that say had Down syndrome or something, or would you treat them differently? Because my disease is invisible, is that less to you?
We would actually take the phone back to you.
Yes, it is an ADA violation, Mr. Everything, isn't it? Sir, does ADA allow you to discriminate?
We'll be able to discuss that with the chief deputy.
I can discuss you discriminating against me?
Please leave.
I can't hang out in this warm building?
Not with the phone.
Why?
We've discussed that, haven't we?
No, we haven't. You guys have said policy, but you guys know that policy doesn't go above law, correct? And we're not policy enforcers, right? Law enforcers, right? Is that still a toy gun? Show the number again, please. Will do, 1 sec.
Yeah, please take the phone out. You've been told, thank you.
I want that piece of shit to put his hands on me. That's the only reason I backed up. There's the number, 815-772-4044. Yes, thank you, guys. I bet you anything, guys, that they did not tell him that I had complaints. My eyes are so watery. Must be crying because they're violating the rights. Oh. Sir, do you have a building manager here? Or like whoever the highest ranking person here is in charge of this building?
For sure.
No, your deputy that's gonna come is not in charge of this building, sir.
Sure.
The sheriff is. Is there somebody below the sheriff, but higher than you here?
You can talk to the chief.
I'm trying to help you guys not get sued. You understand that? I know you don't care because your money is paid for by the tax dollars, but Whiteside County residents do not want to have to pay for your bold and brazen, disgusting behavior. Hello. I don't know, they both are. Probably not Pearson. He doesn't have the bulls identified until his buddy came around.
Deputies.
Is he here?
Shortly. I just talked to the road sergeant. He's coming. So
Awesome.
Please go to the sidewalk now. Please.
Why do I have to go on the sidewalk? I'll go by the end of the door
Because
for
I
you.
told you.
Why?
You're still in the building, ma'am. Please.
Why?
Please, because I told you. Please go.
Why? So they want me to shut my camera off so I can't remember any of the terrible things they do to me. I know, it's my policy not to wait outside. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for having my back. Appreciate it. That's why I knew I had to go live here. I was like, I don't trust these clowns. I've been here almost an hour. Yeah, Minnie, hey. Again, anybody that doesn't have it, there's the sheriff's number, 815-772-4044. I was here to pick up these papers for the civil filing fee.
Ma'am, please.
Why do I have to go out in the cold?
Take the phone out of the building, please.
Are you threatening me with arrest if I don't?
Do not leave. You will be arrested.
For what though?
For criminal trespass.
But okay, whatever. I am in the waiting room. For real, policy is not law. You've been blocked from it? Try calling the circuit clerk's number. 815-535-4530. Yeah, they always go to that. I'd like to see what law I was violating. What law I was violating to be trespassed in the beginning. I'm just hoping that their goofy ass fucking whoever's coming doesn't try to kidnap me. DSLR, is that a type of camera? Or what is that?
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. These bullies are too busy playing tummy sticks to help anybody in or out. Especially the guy with his little walker thing, or little knee wheelchair thing. Come on. What plaque? Oh, that plaque? I forgot my body cam. I meant to bring it and I forgot it back home. I actually did that the other day too. I'm not used to having one, and after my very first kidnapping where I was filming it, they took it, but you know what? I did get some of the footage on there. Oh, thanks, Mayhem. Oh, that's what I thought. I'm not really good with technology and stuff, so I have to learn. It's not abuse when he helps put the strap on. What? This lawsuit is unjust. So still, they're forcing me to stand out here with threat of kidnapping again if I go in there with my phone. So if I document their illegal behavior, they're threatening me with kidnapping. Come to Ogle County. You know what? I just rode through Ogle County last night, but I will be up that way shortly. I have to give Winnebago County a revisit after they put their hands on me. I called and talked to their chief, which it's like a chief at the sheriff's department, so I guess it's not like a police chief. Fuck, man. It's too loud out here. That is gonna give me anxiety. But, this is the Whiteside County, Eastern Branch facility in Sterling. Yeah, the hallway must be a secured area. Thanks, Catfish. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I know. People do even pay with their phones, right? Ask them if someone just called them. I will, Phil. Probably sometime soon. Yeah, you definitely don't wanna, oh God, here it comes. You don't wanna get in a crash, especially in a truck, you'll be hurting. Hi,
Hi. I'm Deputy Chief Connor.
how you doing? Did they tell you that I wanted complaint forms? Because I told them multiple times, and then here we are.
What kind of complaint?
Against them. They do not have complaint forms here, and I requested that I get one, and they said I had to go clear to Morrison. I've never even been to Morrison.
Well, there is no specific complaint form. If you want to write out...
You guys don't have like an actual officer complaint form?
No.
Really? Is that why they behave like that?
What they do?
I've had them, this isn't the first time. I've been here a couple months ago, and I talked to Booker himself here, who treated me way better than they did. And that guy threatened me with violence right away, got all up on me, not this time, but last time.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're trying to tell me, excuse me. Well, that's the thing. They wanted me to stand in front of this door the whole time instead of being in this publicly funded building in the warmth, waiting for my pay. They originally refused to give me this, told me if I was not going to stop filming that I could not get my papers from the civil court lady. And I have 218 people that are witnesses to all this right now. Okay? They're seeing what they're doing. And that's why you guys are getting the calls. Because this tyrannical behavior is disgusting.
You're entitled to anything we do here, like any other citizen, as long as you put the phone in the cup.
But there's no judge's order, there's no law that says that. This up here, sir, look, none of this is relevant. And for me to be trespassed from this building, I have to be committing a crime by law. I have to be committing a crime.
You're trespassing when you
No, they
go
have.
across the threshold of a building you're not supposed to be in.
I'm supposed to be in here. I had to conduct business here,
Not
sir.
on the telephone.
What? The telephone, though, unless there's a law or something that goes above the Constitution of the United States, and that is incorrect. Do you understand that?
Well, you know what? You can take that to court.
Why, are you going to arrest me?
No.
Well, then, what are we
Sue us.
doing here?
You can sue it. They said you wanted to talk to somebody.
What do you think I was here for?
I'm trying to
What do
help
you think
you
I was
out.
here for? You think this wasn't about... See, and they're forcing us to stand in people's way.
I know.
That's the problem. I had to open this door like 10 times for people and get out of their way because they forced me out when I could have easily been inside the building. And then I also let them know that I need my camera to record my day-to-day interactions as I'm going in there to conduct business, because some people with disabilities forget what's going on or don't know what's going on or need the backup of that. And that violates
Well,
the Americans with Disabilities Act, doesn't it?
Not going to be able to do it here.
I'm not going to be able to do it here.
You're not disabled, so you're not.
I have PTSD, sir. Don't tell me if I'm disabled or
I
not.
don't know that.
Are you
No.
serious?
Yeah.
You don't think I'm disabled? I didn't say I was disabled, but I do have PTSD and definitely need that, and it does violate that. Would you do the same thing for somebody that's, say, blind?
Now let them take the phone in? Yes.
So they can't film their interactions if somebody's, say, abusing them in there? Because I have been threatened with violence on these guys' time. Hey, somebody was asking how you know my medical background.
I don't know.
You know, I was severely injured with my spine about 2 years ago. And if I'm just standing here, you wouldn't have had a fucking clue. But guess what? I was severely injured, right? You can't see everything, can you?
No.
All right? Just like how I brought up, would they treat somebody with Down syndrome that way? Would they? You think?
They wouldn't bring a phone in.
Would they, if somebody say with like a real bad case of autism walked in there and they bombard them like that, one guy wouldn't even identify to me. Pearson would not even identify.
But you know what? Go put your phone in the car. I'll take you in and introduce you to everybody.
I'm not putting my phone in the car. I don't want to talk to these sleazebags. They shouldn't even have a job. If you want to identify as a police officer when you're barking orders, then you certainly shouldn't have a job.
If you don't want to talk to anybody, why are you here?
I came to get my papers, and then because of the way they treated me, then I requested you, and I was hoping that they would have you bring the complaint forms that I repeatedly asked for. I waited half an hour for you.
I didn't know.
I've been here for over an hour now. Do you understand that? Did they even let you know that I had a complaint and that I wanted a form? Are you going to question them as to why they did not inform you? No, it's not funny. This is not... Guys, he's laughing. This isn't funny. How is this funny to you?
Because you won't let me talk.
Well, yeah, I'm upset. Wouldn't you be
I
upset?
already told you once. Write out a
Oh,
letter, a form, an affidavit, whatever you want to do.
I'll take a
and
whole
send it
ass
to me.
video for you so you don't even have to question if I signed it. Now, the question is, I'm not driving clear to Morrison to give it to you. I requested somebody... Why wouldn't they send it with you? Why is... What was your rank? Chief Deputy?
Chief Deputy.
Why don't you have complaint forms in your car? You guys don't think about putting 2 or 3 in there for these jerks that bully people? Because instead of me minding my own business, sir, I'm out here with a camera pointing at everybody walking in the building. Instead of you guys allowing me to do what I am allowed to as an American citizen. Are we law enforcement or feelings enforcement? Because, why don't you pull your phone out right now and look. What does this pertain to any of this situation?
That's a statute.
And same with this. Yeah, what's it read?
Says that it gives the sheriff authority.
It's
to
wrong
ban
though.
people from the
It's wrong though.
courthouse.
The sheriff cannot ban anybody if the only issue that anybody has with them is because they're filming. That's the same thing. You can't claim that that's a suspicious behavior if that's all they're doing.
He's not banning you from filming. You're filming now. He's banning you from taking an electronic device in the courthouse.
Why?
You cannot take
He
it-
didn't get a judge's order. Why didn't he get it? The judge that works in here. Yes, he does.
Did you read that statute?
Yeah, he has care and custody of the courthouse, but his care and custody cannot violate our rights. That's like him just walking up to you and taking your kids from you and giving them DCFS. That's what you're trying to say, that he can just do anything. That's what you're saying. That's the same thing.
If I want to enter your house and you tell me
This
not
isn't
to,
anybody's house.
Are you
Nobody
violating my
lives
house?
here. This is a publicly funded building, sir. This isn't the house that you pay for with your paycheck.
That's why the sheriff takes care of it.
Well, exactly.
But anyway,
Yeah, I know it is. It is a felony. Are you aware, though, that at this point you are conspiring with them to deprive me of my rights? And that is it's funny. It's funny. You don't think you guys working together, 2 or more
I
people
can see it there.
conspiring together, right?
Well, you can claim that. We're
It's not
conspiring.
claiming that. That's what's happening.
We're not
That is what's happening. And individually, you are depriving me of my rights when you don't stop them from doing this.
Conspiring with them to follow the sheriff's orders and not let any electronic devices in the courthouse.
But the sheriff's order overrides the Constitution of the United
Right.
States.
Hmm?
The sheriff's...
It doesn't violate the Constitution.
Yes, it does. How does it not? It's been ruled on my phone is welcome anywhere that I'm welcome, as long as it's not in like a bathroom or restricted area.
I don't think it says that in the Constitution.
No, it doesn't. Are you kidding me? You're a law
You were
enforcement
talking-
officer and you just said that.
you were
I don't
talking
think
about
that
the
says
fact-
that in the Constitution.
I don't think it does. They didn't have phones when the
No, it's all,
Constitution was
yeah, so now our phones and our property are not protected under the 4th Amendment
Oh,
or
yes,
the
they
1st.
are. Yeah.
So then what are you getting at? Because the phones were not alive, were not invented back in the day, because there was no cell phones, that means that your property is also not protected under the 4th then?
Nobody is taking your cell phone.
Well,
Nobody
you're
was-
telling me that I can't, this is like me bringing my bra in with me, it's the same damn thing, isn't it?
The sheriff doesn't ban bras.
Well, it doesn't matter, he can ban all sorts of things, right? But he has to have it lawfully. It has to be through the judge, or through a law, right?
And you,
Which even with the judge's order, that's arguable enough. But he doesn't even have that, and he knew, Sheriff Booker knew that he had to have it. And made him aware of it, gave him months to freaking look into
Well,
it.
he
To do it,
had.
and this is what he came up with.
he put that up because you
Yeah, that's
didn't
not,
believe this.
this
Now,
is
let
not
me-
a signed order. Where is
say
a signature? Where is a date?
Let me say
Where?
something. Let me say something.
Do you understand that?
Let me say something.
Why? It's gonna be bullshit.
Thousands of people a year go through these doors.
This
see
is the
this
supervisor.
sign, And do not bring in cell
It doesn't
phones.
matter because it's
We
my
put
right
this
to
one
not.
up to clarify it for you. To make it a little
This
more visible
is
for
nothing.
you.
This is nothing. It's not signed. It's not dated. It's not lawful. And if you tried to arrest me for trespassing, you would. What would you use? You'd say, "Oh, she had a phone against this BS piece of paper where there's nothing signed, nothing in the books about." Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, that's what we do.
So, wouldn't the trespassing be a secondary charge, right?
Secondary to what?
To whatever you're claiming that I'm doing that's illegal. You have to be doing something illegal to be trespassed from the state land here, the county land, right?
If you're told that you can't go in the courthouse without a cell phone or with a cell phone.
Policy does not trump my constitutional rights.
Well, you know, that's what courtrooms are for. That's where you would challenge that in court.
What do you mean? I came here to get the paper and they didn't want me to get the paper to challenge it in court.
You don't.
They try to give me an issue for that, and that's why I called you, and I see why they act this way, because you act this way. You're not as bad as them. And why is Pearson, do you guys have a policy? Because according to the sheriff, you guys definitely have to identify. And Pearson, again, refused to identify until the other guy came by him, and then he finally did, and a bunch of people on live saw it as it happened. So why is he not identifying?
Doesn't it have a name tag on
I literally zoomed in. Go stand about 6 feet away from him and try to read it. Stand about 3 feet away from him and see if you can read it. Because it's so freaking small. I zoomed in and you could not read it. And the thing is, do you guys tell the judge, "Oh, right here, right here"? No, you don't. You point at your chest to the judge. Why are you doing it to us? Because you're gonna be fake nice to the judge, but you're gonna treat people like shit. Because that guy has done it more than once, and I have video evidence of it, and your sheriff knows it too. And here we are months later, and this bullshit's still happening, Booker. Right? So what's going on? Why didn't the sheriff come himself? He had all this time, and this is what he came up with. You know what? I just had this issue, and you know what? The department, they finally, after a whole big bunch of months full of issues, they finally got a judge's order. Why wouldn't you?
Don't have to.
You don't have to. So you're telling me that on the record. You do not need a judge's order or anything lawful to deprive me from going in there and filming as I'm exercising my First Amendment right to film and conducting business in a government facility. Is that correct?
What we have is lawful.
Who signed it? The sheriff didn't even sign this. Are we going to just print off any email the sheriff sends? Is that what we're going to do? Every email is now a lawful order? Does that make any sense to you? Seriously. I'm not even trying to drill you. This whole fucking department is a hot mess. And Booker better fix it, or he ain't going to be Booker the sheriff for long. Isn't this his first term? He better do better, because you guys are acting like peasants. Well, mainly them are acting like peasants. And you not standing up, especially as you're over them, that's a big freaking problem, and that's why they continue to do this. Oh, thanks, Kid Supreme. I know. Here's the number, guys. So, do you have papers I can write you a written complaint on? And since it's not a real paper, I'm not going to have it notarized. Is that correct? There's the sheriff's number, guys. Can I put my sign up there? Right here. What will happen if I do?
I'll take it down.
But lawfully you couldn't do anything, right? Because all of us can do this, right? Right?
No,
This is what you're claiming is an official trespass notice.
there's already one hanging.
No, this is the same fucking thing.
Right.
It's the same paper. Do you understand? Why is it not signed if it's a lawful order? Or are you going to bring this before a judge if you arrest me saying, "Oh, it was never signed. There's no date on it. There is no lawful order." They're going to say, "Well, why the shit didn't you guys bring this to me and have me actually sign off on it?"
Or he
Is it
might
because
say-
you have to have
or
an
he
actual
might
reason?
tell you it doesn't have to be signed.
No,
That's right.
that's not how the law works. It's not a question. This
I
is
guess
literally
that's up to the
facts.
judge, isn't it?
So the judge needs to tell you how to do your job.
No?
Public. If I had some tape, I would. Can I borrow some tape?
Huh?
Tape?
Tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, I left it at my office.
You guys don't have it in this taxpayer-funded facility?
Yes, we do. What do you want?
Do you understand though that this right here is a request? This is your policy. It's what you'd like people to do. It'd be nice if they agree with it. That'd be great. But you don't go stomping on pushing people out the door and all that because they're not following your BS rules. This isn't Walmart. You guys can't just ban people because you want to. All right? This isn't BP.
We make them, like we would you, leave with the phone.
Then why is there no lawful order?
Right there.
This is... It's blank down here. There's no date. When did this come into effect? When did it start? Do you know?
Probably the last time you were here.
Yeah, probably. Actually. I know. They say you're lying through your teeth and that you know better, but you're not doing
I
better.
can't see my teeth.
That's all right. Yeah, exactly. You lied so much they fell out. Oh, thanks, Larry. You too. Thanks for listening. So, you're not going to do anything about what they have done here. So I wasted, what, an hour and 12 minutes on nothing? Correct?
Well,
When I could have walked in there, talked to the lady, grabbed my papers. Now, again, I tried to ask your little bullies in there. Do I bring this right back here?
what?
Do I bring this back here?
Well, whatever you're gonna do, yeah.
Well, they wouldn't tell me. They said I had to leave my phone to find out. They don't want me to do anything against them.
What do you want to do with that?
I want to, I'm not going to specifically tell you, but I want to use something on this paper and file it with the circuit lady.
Well, you can do that.
Well, yeah, and I asked them,
And
do
you
I
can
bring it
go
back
in,
here? Blah,
you
blah,
can-
blah.
You can bring it back here and file it as long as you don't come in with a phone.
Now, what if I have my debit card on my cell phone and use Apple Pay?
Well, you'll have to think of that and maybe get the money before you,
Oh, so you guys
I mean-
refuse payments? So you guys, I will literally pay you in fucking pennies. You understand that? Normally I
then
do
you'd have to
nickels.
sit there while we count them.
Oh, no. No. I don't really care. I will sit here for 2.5 hours while you slowly count it. You can take your time. Because look how much time of mine you're wasting now.
You have old pennies? I like collecting coins.
Yeah, me too. Now, are you going to look into this?
I'm actually one of the people that came up with that.
Oh, my... I don't know if you guys heard that, but he's one of them that came up with
And the
that.
state's attorney.
The state's attorney? You guys must have a whack job like we do.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm not trying to be in your way, but they're forcing me. 6 feet, man. Pot off. So you came up with this.
well, with the state's attorney. The state's
You helped. You helped with this.
I requested
The
something
state's
that-
attorney didn't just let you do this. The state's attorney said nothing about that to you.
I
Are they
requested-
fucking morons?
I
Who's your state's
requested
attorney?
something of the state's attorney that would explain to you that you can't come in with a phone. And that's what he came up with.
Well, according to 720 ILCS, let me see, let me read it here to you. 5/21-5 says you have to remain upon the land or in the building after receiving notice and interfere with another person's lawful use or enjoyment of the building. So how would, guess what? I came here and opened this door for 40 damn people as they forced me to sit out here in the cold. You understand that? You see how my eyes are watering? From being in the cold for an hour.
I'm getting cold too.
Yeah, you got a whole ass jacket on and you're not the one being forced to be out here.
Yeah, I am.
Nobody's making you deprive me of my rights. And to back up are you going to question Pearson and let your sheriff know that Pearson is again failing to identify? Because if I check my video from before, I believe he had done it last time. A couple of them did, and I'm pretty sure he was one of them. Are you going to address that issue with him?
I'll talk with him and the sheriff. I think
And the
knows
thing is,
that.
number one, I don't have contacts in right now anyway. But number two, nobody should have to stare at your chest trying to figure out what your name is and how to pronounce it and things like that. And for Pearsons, and you can see it on my video once I zoomed in, because I didn't want to get all up on him. I still couldn't read it. Not even, couldn't even make out one letter. Not one. It's not big like yours. Did you notice that? They're tiny. And I've told your sheriff that before. Very disturbed by Sheriff Booker doing this. And who is your prosecutor? Who helped you guys with this?
Tim Palin is his name.
Tim Palin? Is he a new prosecutor or has he been there?
He's been around a while.
Oh yeah, is he any good? Does he deprive people of their rights? Does he kidnap innocent citizens? How do you guys treat people with like mental handicaps?
We treat them.
I mean, I was literally had him charge me like a bull last time. Like I was some piece of shit right when I walked in the door. I had to call the fire marshal because they locked the freaking building. You know how dangerous that is for people? They say, oh, well, the officers are right here. Yeah, them officers are probably going to be saving their own tail, not the little secretaries behind the circuit clerk. You think they're going to give a shit when they sit there and boldly violate people's rights? No, they definitely don't. And then to lock the fucking door, number one, you can't do that. And number two, it's very freaking dangerous. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the other means of exit from this building? Isn't it way around the other side?
The back door. Yeah.
Don't they have to, by law, keep this open?
I don't know.
They
but
do. While it's business hours and people are in the building, they definitely have to.
Here's the thing.
It's dangerous.
Here's
It could
the
kill
thing.
somebody. Somebody's mother could die from that.
Fire marshals have a tendency to tell you that you can't lock doors. Police officers have a tendency to think if the threat's outside, we're going to lock the door until the threat goes away.
You got to understand, sir. Remember what we talked about? You cannot use a camera and filming, claiming that it's a threat. Now, if I'm doing this, saying I'm going to fuck the police up, blah, 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 that'd be different, right?
Well,
But that's not what I did.
My understanding, you were getting pretty radical that time.
It's all on film. Why do you think you guys keep getting phone calls?
I don't know.
You ever thought about that? You think they're just doing it because I'm being an asshole? No, it's because you guys are violating your oaths and the law. And I'd like to know, what did they tell you was going on? Because I requested you. I asked for you to
They told me
come.
you wanted to talk to a supervisor.
Yeah.
The supervisor was up on the Carroll County line, so they called me in. I came over from Morrison to talk to you.
Now, are we gonna get rid of this? Because you understand, though, if I just go in anyway and say screw you and your BS order, whatever, and you try to arrest me for trespassing anyway, it'd be a huge fucking lawsuit and a big mistake on your part. And you have to, maybe not today, maybe this isn't your time, but you need to look into this because I will be back, and I'm not gonna be as nice next time. If you fail to, same with Booker, I was nice to Booker, but you know what? Booker took, what, Booker, 2-3 months, and this is what you guys come up with?
Oh,
You didn't
you
even fucking sign it, Booker. Where's your name? Where's the date? Come on. Are you serious? Where's he at? Is he in Morrison right now?
Yes, he is. He's in a meeting.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a meeting. Alright, so, are you going to put in your report that they denied me access because I was simply filming? They're trying to tell you that I was being some type of way. What did they claim that I was doing? To be a
Just that you
disturbance.
were trying to come in with your phone.
Yeah, to get my freaking paperwork. And then I stood around waiting for
Did
you.
they tell you to put your phone in the car and you could come in?
Of course they did. I don't have to do that though. That's a request. They can like for me
And
to
they
do that.
won't let you
This
in.
isn't their family-owned pizza shop, sir. They can't just deny me access for anything. That's not how this works. This is a publicly funded building, and they are public employees, and they need to identify, and they need to follow the law, and policy does not go above the law, nor does it have anything to do with me. All right? If I choose to respect your policy just to be nice, then that's great. But if I choose not to, then that is my right as an American citizen to not do so. And you know that. You should know that.
Everybody has a right to get arrested if they want.
I don't get arrested. All right? I'm not some criminal. And if I do, and when I do, it will...
With their phone, you get arrested.
Well, what do you mean? I was in there 15 times. These guys are incompetent and can't arrest me on their own? Is that what you're telling me?
They're trying to.
Well, before they tried to put their hands on me. I think it was one of the, the little Mexican one that was trying to shove me out the door.
Oh,
Oh, look, we're People's Way again. Yeah, I'm trying, guys. I know, yeah, exactly. It's hard not to be vulgar when they're doing this. This has nothing to do with trespassing. Isn't that one that was for state supported land? What crime? I want to know, to be trespassed because I'm using my phone. What crime am I committing? I really need to know this. I'm very confused as to what you're trying to say that I'm doing that's against the law.
If you fail to follow the lawful directions of a police officer,
It's not lawful, though.
you're committing it. That's your opinion.
No, it's not an opinion. It's facts.
Okay. Well,
You don't have the lawful authority to stop me from going in there and doing my business just because I'm filming. Does that make sense to you? Now, if I'm in there calling people bitches and hoes and causing a scene and scaring people, that's different. But I wasn't doing that. I was being respectful. I was opening the door for people, trying to get out their damn way when they're forcing me to stand in the way. They're trying to entrap me. Isn't that right? You think this stuff's funny? It's not funny.
I'm not laughing at
It's
you.
not funny at all. It's not. And their behavior is juvenile. It's disgusting. I was in a great mood. It was all nice. But now you guys got me all fired up because I've been waiting for an hour and 20 minutes now. I've been on live. And for all this time, I waited for you, just for you to not do anything. For you to not go. You know, it's okay to correct the people that are below you.
Well,
There's nothing wrong with that. Even if you do it outside of my sight.
Obviously, I would talk to them
Really,
and
to be-
find out what happened from
Yeah,
their point of
to be a good leader. Well, you know what? You go on Accountability Angel, you'll see it all. You won't see either side. You'll see the truth. Won't you? No, I didn't want them to know that info. So, you guys do not have any complaint forms in this building, although you have employees here every
We
day.
have no complaint. We have no specific complaint form against a police officer. If you want to write
Why?
something up and send, if you want to write something up and send it in, we'll certainly look at it.
Now, will they for sure investigate it? Now, what are they going to do, though? The problem is, if this is a sheriff's order, who's going to investigate it instead of saying, oh, we did nothing after we investigated ourselves? He clearly approves of this unlawful behavior.
Well, the investigate. If all you're saying is they would not let you do what the sign says you can't do, well then
The sign has no lawful anything behind it. It doesn't back anything up. Do you understand that? You know when you go to the little BPs owned by the Indians now and they say, oh, must wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. This is what they put. Shit like this. All right, don't need to be signed. It's their order. It's their business. This isn't your business, your home. There's none of this. This is a publicly funded building. And I was here for official business. And you guys chose to, instead of letting me conduct it as I normally would, he should actually be trespassed because he interfered with my business. Do you understand that? That's what he's doing. And he's trying to use the gun on his hip to help him. He's trying to strong arm me out there.
Well,
I know, yeah. He ain't gonna do nothing. He don't stand up for anything, guys. I can tell.
it's nice meeting all you guys.
Say hey. What is your city attorney's name or county attorney's name?
County attorney is the state's attorney, Terry Costello.
Oh yeah. Terry Costello. And they helped you write this.
Well, they wrote it.
They wrote it. There's probably grammatical errors even. Who knows? All right. So you're not gonna do anything for their behavior, though, correct?
Oh, for them? I'll talk to them, see what happened, of course.
Are you going to question why Pearson yet again, and I believe Booker talked to him before, at least Booker told me he was going to, about not identifying? You're just assuming I have to listen to you? You know how many motherfuckers get fake-ass cop coats and walk around? You know it. There's a reason that the serious crime to go around with the red lights, right? Do you understand that? And you're expecting me, just because he's standing in there? You know just as well as I do. There's been 15-year-olds to go into Chicago police or whatever pretending to be a cop, and it took God knows how long for anybody to know.
I know.
All right, that's how people get
It's
raped,
good
kidnapped,
that-
whatever.
It's good that you're aware of your surroundings.
Oh, I am
and you're
absolutely
thinking
aware.
about that stuff.
Yeah, you have to think about that stuff. What else is there to think about? Tramping on people's rights or what? Do you understand, though, why that's such a problem, especially not identifying? He's expecting me to follow. What kind of lawful order is it if I don't even know if it's a law enforcement officer? Does that make sense to you? It makes him look like a complete and utter fool. He should be ashamed of himself.
Read that. Oops, over here.
Yeah, well, see, when somebody asks you your name, do you normally, oh, read it right here. Is that what you do when you're in line buying cigarettes? Or what? Do you understand that, though? Are you for sure going to discuss it with
I'm
them?
gonna talk it.
Are you going to send me a follow-up email confirming you did?
Probably not.
Why not?
I don't know your email.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Because I've had plenty of you people before claim that you're going to do something and then you never do and you never hear back. So I gave up on Booker before. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I came here quietly instead of contacting him. Do you understand that? What's your email?
My email?
Yeah.
rpotoff@whiteside.org.
rpotoff@whiteside.org. Well, I'll just email you so you have mine so you can confirm later that you indeed discussed, especially with Pearson. Now, the other guy, don't care for him either. I hope you watch how they behave. But that's not cool. You don't just sit there and just assume everybody knows you're a cop because you got a gun on your head. There's plenty of people that can't even have a gun, and they steal them from the neighbor's house, and they go around trying to look like a cop. That shit ain't cool, and we should never have to question it. You know, if somebody asks for your star number, your badge number, your freaking... Why not? Why not? Because he's actively violating my rights, and he's not proud of it. That's why. Alright, well, I will email you later. I will be contacting Sheriff Booker, too. I'm sure he's going to be excited to hear from me. But this cannot happen. You let the state's attorney know this can't happen. And I guess my real question is, they threatened me with arrest multiple times and claimed I was trespassing and all that crap. So, why am I not arrested? Multiple times I didn't listen to their
Because
BS.
in the spirit of doing what's best for the community, we try to guide people and not just arrest them. Trust me, if you do something that we want to arrest you for, you will be arrested.
But the thing is, I'm doing nothing that you can arrest me for, and that's
Well,
why.
not yet, unless you go in the building with your phone.
What do you mean? I went in there like 8 times.
Well, you just were in the...
Well, where did they want me? They wouldn't even let me stand in here. In the waiting room. They forced me out in the cold by the traffic. What if I got hit? So, technically, since they stopped my movement and wouldn't allow me further, wouldn't I be detained then, right? So then they detained me and left me out here just to get hit by a car? What if a car hopped this curb and plowed me over? Would you guys not be responsible?
That would be very bad luck on your part.
No, that'd be very bad luck for you guys and the Whiteside County taxpayers. Do you understand that, though? That would be you guys detained me because I wasn't free to move or whatever anymore, right? And then if I get hit by a car or if I just stumble out into traffic because I pass out, what are you guys going to do? It's going to be your fault. Do you understand that? I was even nice enough to just chill in this little breezeway right here, right in the corner. And that was a problem, too. They wanted me to block the doors like I've been doing the whole time. And then what are they going to do? What are they going to do if I, instead of being polite and moving like I do, what are they going to do if I just stand here and say, they told me to come outside, I got to wait outside for this deputy chief or whatever. Do you understand that? They're trying to entrap me because then that would be blocking people from doing their business in here, wouldn't it? It'd be trying to stop them from coming in the building, getting in the way, and then you could trespass me. So that's what they're trying to do. Does that not make sense to you? It doesn't make any sense to me because it shouldn't be happening.
That's a thought, but I don't think that'd work.
Even to have a conversation out here, we got to yell at each other because you can't hear.
I know.
So at what point in this building is it illegal to bring in the phone? Illegal, not against the policy, the law.
Right here.
So I broke the law but wasn't arrested.
This time.
Can you, when I email you tonight, can you send me the exact law that I was breaking?
Okay.
Not only the trespassing, because remember the trespassing isn't valid unless I'm committing a crime. Right? Does that make sense to you?
I'll see if I can answer your email.
You'll see. I don't think you'll even answer. I don't think you'll
I will
answer.
answer.
Don't believe it. And I don't believe that you're going to be able to send me anything because if you send me either of these, it doesn't pertain. Doesn't pertain. It does not. Where does the sheriff's powers end? Where do those end? Because they thought it was funny last time when I said, oh, the sheriff can just go around shooting people up because Tampico or whatever his name is, Transico or whatever, he said, well, he can do whatever he wants. I said, he can do what he wants. He can go around fucking people up for no reason. He said, oh, let's be serious. So where does the line end? I'm just trying to make sure we're all on the same page. You don't know, do you? Nobody knows.
I'm not sure what your question is.
How does he get away with this when there's nothing lawful behind it?
Because this statute says he can do it.
No, it doesn't. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go look it. That one doesn't either. To trespass me from state-supported land, I have to be committing a crime. You know, I'm not.
Send me your email.
You better talk to Booker, because you're the one getting the deep end of this. But really, these assholes, that's even more why I was upset, is because they're so rude and condescending and nasty towards you. That's the worst part about it. I've had people violate my rights before. You know, I go all over doing this right now. But I've had them do it before. But I at least have a little bit of respect for them because they didn't treat me like a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And your guys need to learn that. Because you can tell that Pearson gets away with that all the time. All right? And he's not the only one. I'll send you the freaking name of the other asshole, too, so you can talk to him. He was a jerk. No, normally, I don't go around berating people or talking shit. I don't. But when this continues to happen and it's so bold and nobody does anything about it, then it becomes a big problem. All right, so rpod@whiteside.org. I will be giving you an email later so you can send me that stuff.
I'll do what I can.
I might finally send one to Booker. I'd love Booker to answer to this, but I'm not surprised because of the last thing Booker sent me. I still have it. And that also was not an order. It wasn't even spell checked. Took them like 2 hours, and he had a bunch of grammar typos. But ask him, why is this not signed by a judge? Why?
Doesn't have to be. Judge
No, it does have to be, and you also have to have a valid reason to ban people from in here anyway. What?
Back you up.
Back up?
Back you up.
Why?
I saw you on
Oh, here to back me up?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I thought you were about to talk shit. Hey, how you doing?
I'll watch all your videos, okay?
What's your name?
Russell.
Russell. We got Russell here now, too. So, did you want to answer for him, too, then?
Answer.
Now we have two of us that are concerned about this. Did you want to call Sheriff Booker? Are you sure? So if I walk in there right now, will you arrest me?
Yeah.
You would. For what? That's what I'm failing to understand is what are you claiming I'm doing?
They told me when I walked up here, the guys told me they asked you to leave 2 or 3 times.
Oh yeah. Probably 8 times.
And if you come in again with the phone, it'll arrest.
For what though? For the phone. But what crime am I committing? Because the phone filming isn't a crime. We got backup, guys.
Supported land.
For what? You can't trespass somebody for their filming. You can? Because they're filming.
Because you're bringing an electronic device into the courthouse.
Why? There's no lawful order. That's what I'm saying. Look, remember we've been over this 5 times, 10 times probably. It's not signed. There's no date. When did this come into effect? Next week? We don't know.
It's a notice of the law that had been in the law books for...
Where's the law though? Where's the law? This doesn't pertain and neither does that.
Right there.
No, doesn't pertain.
Okay.
You
Well,
can't
that's your opinion.
you can't use filming. You can't use that. Can you? Right.
What do you mean?
Where's the sheriff at?
He's in Morrison.
Who is the do you guys have like a court administrator here? Or who's directly below him of this building?
Who's in charge of the building?
Yeah.
The sheriff.
No, who here is just under him. See, it's not signed or anything. And then we even double checked. I made sure this was double checked that I wasn't doing something wrong, and those are both BS.
Okay.
One's about the sheriff having his care in custody, and one's about trespassing on state-supported land. But the thing is, to trespass from some building that I'm allowed to come in to do business in, you have to be doing something illegal. Do you understand that? So I guess I'm failing to understand why you're enforcing the policy instead of the law. When did you take an oath, sir?
When did I take an oath?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Do you still honor that oath? And if not, what? Well, do you pick and choose the days?
Nope.
Are you like one of the alcoholics that just drink twice a week?
You what?
Right. Do you pick and choose? You on your oath yesterday, but not today?
No,
Or do we only honor it when it's not on camera that we're not?
we honor our oath using discretion.
What does that mean? Using discretion to honor your oath.
That means these officers in here used discretion today by not immediately arresting you. If you go in again, and the crime going in again is going in with a cell phone because you were asked to leave 3 or 4 times. If you go in again with the cell phone, you'll be arrested.
On the arrest report, will it show that I was doing nothing beyond filming and bringing my phone in to conduct business?
Yeah, in violation of this notice.
This notice, and notice isn't unlawful anything. That's not against the law. Accountability Angel was arrested for violating a notice.
These are things that should be sorted out.
I'm so glad you. They shouldn't be. You guys, what the hell do they hire you for, though? You're supposed to enforce the laws. You're enforcing shit that's not the laws, and then you're breaking the laws to do so. You're committing federal crimes.
For protecting the building.
How? By trying to strong arm people and push them out the building?
By enforcing the notice.
What does that do for them? You guys don't protect, say, your DV victims or anybody else? You guys don't have somewhere for them to go that's private? So, because even if I didn't have a camera, I could stare her right in her face, right? Do you understand that?
No.
It kind of seems like lacking on your guys' side. Right?
You're entitled to your opinion.
I asked you a question, and you keep lollygagging around it. I've been here an hour and 37 minutes. You know how quick this would have been? 2 minutes. Probably not even that. Would have asked the lady 2 questions and
You
left.
probably could have got it in 2 minutes had you not had your phone with you.
I don't need to do that. I can have whatever I want on me as long as it's not something to hurt you.
That's why you're here an hour and 37 minutes.
So, what else am I not allowed to have in this building besides a phone and or a camera?
Laptop, any electronic device.
But knives.
Knives, no knives.
What if I had one of those shirts on that show fake boobs that are sprayed on there?
Oh, I know, that's...
Well, the judge might not like that, but...
Or could they do anything? Is that unlawful?
They could kick you out of the courtroom.
Can I ask, what are you protecting in here? Can I ask that?
Anyway.
Why are you protecting here? What are you protecting here? You
Yeah.
can't do with cell phones. I'm just asking, that's all, because, I mean, I watch a lot of videos.
In this day and age,
We got backup, guys.
Okay,
cell phones, you can record things that are going on in the courtroom. You can record jurors. You can blow things up in the name of terrorism. There are a whole lot of things.
I forgot you guys said about that gun with the cell phone thing last
Yeah,
time.
that's another thing.
because I know Lee County, with the wireless cell phone, they're afraid that somebody have a bomb in there, and the cell phone can both get
You can set it off. Yeah.
but to go through how can somebody get a bomb in there when you go through a electronic device? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
How can somebody be? Because everybody, lawyers are check. Everybody goes in there, they check them out, they make their pockets out. So think about how can there be a bomb in there? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm saying, you know.
Why don't you guys check people that work here that go through there? Because haven't you heard of people that get all pissed off
I
and
know
shoot their
people-
boss?
I know employees get pissed off when they will, you know, they will retaliate. If they work here, I have seen it. You know, employees get pissed off, they do something, they might make something in the bathroom or whatever, burn papers. I have seen it. You know, I mean, I understand your preference, but you know, I know, we know that you can't record stuff. That's you want to do that. You know what I mean? You can't record stuff. That's wrong. You can't record stuff. I understand that. You know, that's for sure.
How are we supposed to have evidence?
Check it out. It's cool, you know, man. I'm not here to hurt nobody. We'll go intent. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, this is a nice building. It's a great building. It's a nice building. It's a great building. Good building, you know what I mean? We're going to see what's like inside. People know what's going on. See what's going on. But you know what's going on there. You know what I mean? I'm not going to court to be court. I'm not going to do that. That's against the kids. I don't want that. That's their business. Not
Yeah,
my
they
business.
all have it.
You know what I mean? That's their business, not my
I
business.
understand that.
I'm
And you're a
gonna
good guy, but there's some guys that aren't. So,
you know.
But you can't do this to all of us because there's some guys that aren't. There's some guys that are rapists, but I'm not gonna sit here and assume that you're one.
I'm too old for that, okay? I'm too old for that, okay? I'm too old. I'm a truck driver, okay? I don't want to run a truck driver, so I'm on the road a lot, okay? So I happened to catch her here live, and I saw what stuff.
I know when you came up, I wasn't sure if you were a friend or foe. I was like, oh.
No. I seen the video, but when they trying to call us, I watched that video, because they wouldn't let you go in because they have a cell phone. Like, why?
Yep. But Sangamon County, they let you in. No problem. Not one problem.
Some counties don't.
But the ones
I know
that don't have to
Chicago.
have something lawful.
Now Chicago, there's stuff from Chicago. I know that, but no problem.
Yeah, but if the phone rings in a courtroom, you're going to jail.
For what?
The judge will throw you in jail
For contempt?
in Chicago.
Oh, I was just in Chicago.
That was this is like a couple years ago. I was dating a girl. She knew her sister put a plane on her, okay? And she put the contact with the plane.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
She got her cell
I
phone
came,
in.
I was so happy.
You have the cell phones and all that. You can't have the courtroom. You have to put away in your pocket. You can't put it away. We have it in the amongst the people, you know what I mean? You can't go. They'll turn it off. They'll turn it off. For sure. You can't put it on. You have one, stand outside for people or whatever, and walk around. But you couldn't record the court. No, that's understandable. You know what I mean? I'm not here to do will intent, whatever, or to make nobody trouble. But I know that's what the reason that they can't, because they say somebody could come with a bomb, okay, which is very hard with the type of device.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Going in?
Yep, thank you.
Like device. Device, a bomb at all. It's impossible. Not a bomb is made of plastic, where it's not detectable.
What if there was an electric
They
wheelchair?
they search you just with a thing, all that stuff.
What's that?
What if there was an electric wheelchair? Electronics
We don't have
can't be in here?
electric wheelchairs.
No, what if somebody
what if
came
there
in here
was
on
one?
one?
We'd probably make an exception for that.
They have to.
He said, well, they told me before you got to fight it in court for coming out here.
If somebody, let's say, in a wheelchair, he sees a Vietnam vet, or what he did time, took our country. You see that, he had the ID, that leg going on. You see, that's coming for some reason, that's what it meant, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in, whatever, that's the way it is. They can't stop him from, they might have court business, maybe he might do, whatever. I mean, he's in a wheelchair, that's, he's in their country. That's the way it is.
Yeah, I hear you. Now, are you going to bring up to the state's attorney's office that this is not lawful? And if they try to prosecute somebody for violating this, that'd be a waste of tax dollars, wouldn't it?
I would love to mention to the state's attorney that you think he's wrong.
Oh, you don't understand me. I will call him 18 times. I don't know the state's attorney's number, but I'm going to find out, and I'm going to call them 1,000,000 times. You watch.
All right.
So will my buddy, I'm sure. No, for real though. Are you going to contact them and let them know that the constitutionality of this is being questioned?
Yeah.
Because you would think the state's attorney would know, but I found out some state's attorneys are shady.
Well, that's politics.
That's true. Just like some
That's
cops,
politics,
right?
come on.
That's true, they're all
I know what's
shady.
going on with the Democrats, Republicans. They suck right now.
Yes, guys, the notice is a lie. They do suck. Oh,
What's going on
GoPro.
with Biden, what's he doing? This guy's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now,
I don't want to get into that, okay? I don't want to get into that because politics is a very sensitive situation.
Oh, yeah, and you can't talk about it here anyway because you're voting.
See?
what if I wanted to bring my camera while I was voting in case I forgot who I voted for?
What's the voting for?
Oh, that's just for township and city.
Oh, okay.
Was it early voting?
Okay. Well, I didn't vote anyway. I didn't vote for neither president. Because I was not a Trump fan when he first to find out what he did for his country. He did awesome, but the election was
We are
rigged.
at the Whiteside County Eastern Branch facility
The
in Sterling.
The election was rigged. That's for sure. But anyway, Biden's in office now. Let's see what he does.
Do you have your phone on you, sir?
Huh?
Do you have your phone on you?
We got two of them.
Oh my God, you went in the building?
I'm special.
Well, now, I was here before and there was a woman, I don't think she was a DCFS, but she was like something along those lines. And she was here and she walked in and did not get screened at all with her big old purse. Could have had something to kill you with.
If they're
Like,
lawyers, they can come in. If they're employees, they can come in with them.
but they don't get checked. Do they get COVID screens?
Yes. Well, not every time.
Not every time, why not? Yeah, he's special because he has a badge. Are they all standing there because they think we're going to attack you?
They're trying to hit
No,
her.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not about to hurt you, okay, man? No,
you guys can hear. Come on out.
I'm not about to hurt you. Now you know I'm not stupid, okay?
Neither, I'm not even cop hater.
Man,
Huh?
let's go for this shit, okay?
I appreciate that.
I'm not about to. No, man, I'm not here anymore.
But you gotta stand up for what's right.
You know what I mean? But to sit there, I mean, come on, you got a thing right there.
Save the humans
and
and-
bomb in here. That's gonna be impossible. You know what I mean? But understand? Yeah, but the people who's put together, you know, I see they follow through the camera, and they can't go in the courtroom. You know, that's no problem with that. But apparently they do. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
you
for
have
sure.
rooms you go into. Those cases over. Go in a room. Petty Thomas go in there, close the door. That's all you gotta do. I watched this one. It's called North Carolina, man. He was sitting there in his truck, right? Sitting there and filming, popped up and said, "Go tell him." They were arrested for not, you know, this stuff. Let him go, let him go, let him go. That's a North Carolina.
So, were you using discretion or breaking your oath when you guys pick and choose who's allowed to come in with when they're filming?
We're not filming.
Well, if they have their camera. So if I'm not filming and I just have my phone, that's okay?
No, because you're not a lawyer or an employee.
No. So what if I live out of town and have to come to this facility and have no way to contact somebody? Where are payphones at
Well,
these
then
days?
you
I don't
can-
know.
Try to find a payphone.
Yeah, Chicago PD, but they yell at you for going by it.
You can let your phone stay in your car.
Not everybody has a car, sir, or a license.
Oh, we're talking
Or is this a
about you.
war on the poor people?
I thought we were talking about you. You asked me.
You
what
don't know
did.
if I have a car. Did you see? Do I even have keys?
I don't know.
I could have walked 18 miles. Well, a lot more than that, but a long time to get here. Are you going to discuss it with Pearson, though?
Yeah.
You, and you're going to email me back.
You were going to email me to give me your address.
Yeah, email me back.
I'll
If he
email
emails you, are you going to email him back?
You don't know my
What?
email.
Who's on first?
You don't-
Everybody. The American people.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? You know this isn't okay. I want you to personally, off the freaking clock even, I want you tonight when you're eating dinner with your wife to look this up and see what the problem is.
You found online?
Oh, heck
You
yeah.
look up online on with her?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Computer? Yeah, laptop. I can look up online.
The one was for trespassing on state-supported land. The other one was for the sheriff having care and custody of the building.
Who ordered this?
Supposedly the sheriff,
Which one?
Booker.
He's the one who ordered that? How come he didn't sign it?
Yeah, there's not even a date.
We put it up because
I
last
understand
time
what
she
you're
was
saying,
here,
but
she couldn't understand
You should have
this.
signed it though. You
Oh,
should've-
I understood it. I just refused to.
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
Let him come out. Let him come out. Let him come out. Let him come out. Yeah, come out.
But you see the problem? We get in everybody's way because you guys are forcing us to stand out here.
I know.
Yeah, then why didn't you let
I'm
people
saying
in to
you
conduct
should- you
business?
Signed it, whatever. Make it. No, but there's no sign, sir. It just says, trespassing notice. You can't go in there with.
It's completely not valid. You can't arrest somebody for trespass after that.
What? Somebody's coming out of here.
Sorry, come on.
Oh, I don't want to whack you.
That's okay.
Hey.
Okay, no problem.
So that's the way it is.
I'll have to try that. That's the way it is. But I just want to confirm that you understand you are violating the First Amendment and multiple of my civil rights when, thank you. When, you're doing these things?
No.
And
I don't
also
understand.
for you to threaten me and try to arrest me for trespassing for doing nothing more than filming as I go in the building is a violation of the 14th Amendment.
I don't agree with
Do you
that.
understand that? Because it's something protected by the Constitution of the United States, and you are trying to make it into a crime. Does that make sense? Well, your buddies and you.
Well, I don't agree with you, but I hear what you're saying.
Now, what do you guys have lockers for people to put their phones in?
Walk.
Like a locker?
A locker? No, not here.
You do not. So, if they got a ride, say they live way out wherever in Whiteside County, because it goes pretty far out, what are they to do? They cannot use their phone? They have to literally go there with no protection and no way to call if they break down? Would you guys be held liable if something happened to somebody when they were walking home alone, and then they can't even call for help when something does happen because they have no phone to call with because there's no lockers here, yet you guys are forcing people not to come, and you're assuming that everybody has a car and a license, and that's just not true. I got plenty of loved ones that can't drive. Do you understand that?
Understand what
And a
you're
lot of
saying?
people without license, where do they got to come? Here for their DUI or something, right?
Right.
Does that make any sense to you? So what do those people do? Do they just leave it with your guy for him to creep through while they're gone?
No.
Are they allowed to do that?
No.
They don't even allow them to leave them here in a publicly funded facility.
Nope.
So if I decide to leave my phone, say like sitting right there on a tripod, not even rolling, would somebody steal it? One of your
Probably.
officers?
Spot?
Yeah.
No.
Probably. But they-
What would they
We
do with
wouldn't
it?
steal it, but I can't guarantee that somebody walking down the street
Yeah,
would steal it.
Yeah,
I'm walking, man.
wouldn't it be your guys' fault if it got stolen?
We are not responsible for your property.
Come to watch
Come on
it.
in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. All right, well, I will be emailing you later. I'm very disappointed with this, and let Sheriff Booker know, which of course I will too, that I am disappointed in him. He can see his guys hard at work later. I want you to come and watch the beginning of this live. I know it's like 2 hours long, but the beginning where these guys treat me wrong and don't want to... Why was I refused this? They originally weren't going to give me this at all because I was filming. Do you understand that?
I wasn't here.
They weren't under you. You
I
weren't here. Of
imagine
course
it's
you weren't here.
because
That's why
you
I
had-
called you
I
here.
imagine it's because you had your phone.
You imagine. But the thing is, they can't use that to stop me from coming in. That is
Well-
unlawful.
They kind of helped you out because they got it for you, right?
That's not helping me out. They stopped me, and then I couldn't even go in there and ask her the rest of the questions I had for the woman. Because I've never done this before.
Put your phone down somewhere and...
I don't
you
have
can
to.
go.
That's not the law.
Then
Do you
you're not gonna
understand
be able to ask your question.
So, okay, which law are you guys... Which one of these laws is going to be cited for me violating when you guys arrest me? Which one?
Depends on what you do.
But what else is going to be with the trespassing? You're just going to give me a trespass?
We're going to arrest you for every crime you commit.
Oh, yeah? You're going to arrest me for every time I come in. That is a
No.
violation of the 14th
I
Amendment.
said for every crime you commit.
But that's not a crime. Do you understand that? That's what I'm saying. If this was a lawful order, then yeah, that might be debatable. But it's not. There's no judge's signature. There's nobody's signature. The sheriff, it wouldn't even matter because it still wouldn't be anything. Does that make sense to you?
It probably
I hear
does.
what you're saying.
It probably makes sense to him, but
He ain't gonna do nothing. Are you afraid to go against your sheriff and anybody above you? You're not.
how long are you gonna do this?
Well, about 47 years.
So he probably don't give a fuck.
Oh, you're the ringleader of the tyrants then, huh?
I don't care, man. He said, "Hey, let's have fun."
Yeah. I'm not going inside. You didn't say I'm not allowed to touch the outside of the door. Am I
Letting the
inside?
heat on. Aren't you responsible?
No. You guys left me out in the cold 2 hours. 2 hours. Hey. Aren't you responsible when you're violating somebody's right? You know. That's the thing.
Be more specific, that's what it is.
Oh yes. It's BS. That's what it is. It literally doesn't even pertain to this building at all, does it? Because no crime's being committed, right?
Not right now.
No, there never was. Was me walking in here with the phone that was a crime?
It will be next time because you've been
Why?
warned.
What do you mean? It's either a crime or it's not.
It's a crime if you go back again after you've been told to come out.
With my camera.
What do you think?
So then why'd they try to tell me I'd be arrested that time? I never came back.
If you came back, they would arrest you.
So if I go back in there, I will be placed under arrest for what?
Whatever they write.
What? Oh, whatever they write.
Whatever they put in their
bullshit they
report.
pull out of their ass, right?
Well, that's what courts are for.
That's what courts are for. No, you can't just go around unlawfully arresting people.
I know that.
That costs thousands and thousands of dollars, doesn't it? A lot of money. But you don't care because you're getting away with it and you've done this before and it seems like it.
I can't think of any time we've arrested anybody for coming in the courthouse.
Do you
with a phone.
understand why? Because it's not
most
against the
people-
law.
Because most people understand, no, you can't bring a phone in.
You know what? I follow laws. I do not follow unconstitutional rules. Do you understand that? Now, if it was against the law, that's great. You don't see me bringing a knife in here. That'd be a little different, right? I'm bringing my phone, documenting my stuff.
Well, I can't go in.
And the worst part is, look how close you've gotten to me this whole time. You have no fucking clue if I have a weapon or not. No clue, because nobody checked me. Do you understand that? Do you know how dangerous that is? And the same thing happened at a different courthouse where I ended up having a lighter on me, which I didn't even know about. But I showed the little woman, real small woman. I said, this could have been used against you because your buddy was too worried about the phone that he didn't even pay attention to if I had a weapon. That's a big freaking problem for every one of you and anybody in this building and anybody coming to this facility for outside reasons. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
All right? So again, you have no idea if I have a weapon on me and you never even thought about asking me. You know that? That's a problem.
I don't
And these
ask.
guys didn't check me
I don't
because they didn't even
ask.
let me in that far. Well, you're telling me I'm being a criminal, but you think I wouldn't ever possibly have a weapon used to hurt you? You can't just assume that. Because you're saying this is for the safety of the building, but here we are standing
No, let us
outside
outside.
4 feet away from each other.
I'm gonna take us down and put us down.
I know, right?
When the wind's blowing, I'm worried about getting close.
It gets
If I was
you
inside me, but we're outside though. I got 2 days away, 2 days ago. I'm not, but a week off, I'm good. Just because I had to have some procedures done on my hand. So I was just I procedure on the last we had procedures done on me, so I know I get corrected. I know that already. So, but I'm nobody who has it, so I'm healthy. So.
It's all right. It's not the law anyway.
No, it says you must wear a mask in there,
Mm-hmm.
but outside you don't have to.
What does the
Now, he's
judge
on his.
do if somebody? What does the judge do if somebody needs to go in for court or whatever, and they don't want to wear a mask and or have a medical reason not to wear a mask? What do they do with them?
If they don't want to wear a mask, they're not allowed in.
But what about somebody with PTSD or breathing problems or things like
Then
that?
we'll ask the judge. if
Or
he
even
wants to
special
allow them in.
slow people, that have severe disabilities.
If
What do
somebody
they
has
do?
a special reason not to wear a mask, we'll ask the judge if he or she wants us to let him in.
What if the judge doesn't want you to let them in? Do they get them with like missing the court
The
date?
judge runs the courtroom, so we do what the judge says.
So the judge runs the courtroom, but the sheriff runs the whole building.
Can I ask how many courtrooms are in here? How many courtrooms are in here?
2.
So there is a law, is what you're telling me, that I cannot bring a phone in here. Because if it's just a policy, then you can't arrest me for coming in with it.
It's true.
Or for trespassing with it. Because I'm not trespassing.
We can.
How? It's not a law. Dude.
Listen,
Yeah, I know, huge courthouse. They're just like LaSalle County that tries to hide their stuff.
Lee County too.
Yeah, Lee County was
Lee
no
County the
good.
same way,
No
man.
good.
I wonder, had a big discussion about when I saw people be cell phones
Get
in
up
here.
to... Yeah, I
Because
can't see the
that's when they
humans.
brought up, well, somebody can bring a bomb in there. I said, wait a minute. With all this stuff, how you just let you come in? There's no way you can bring a bomb in this place. There's no possible way.
Oh, wait,
There's no
I
way.
have Well, I mean, you never know. But the thing is, when you guys are so worried about damn phones, that you guys aren't checking for real...
You're worried about a cell phone.
Yeah, well, I've hung out in this courthouse and they never had a clue if I had a weapon or not. You know how easy it would be to have one of them little small lady guns?
There's no way you get this building without going to that mountain first. There's no way you get the building without going to that thing first. You're going to have a belt, whatever, knife on you, what chains, it's going to find it. So then your pockets, if you're going there, you have to be pockets. Then look at the guys. Then you See, I don't know what train goes. I'm a truck driver, so I mean.
What is somebody supposed to do if they're not allowed in here with their camera, but they have to use the restroom? Are you gonna entrap them by forcing them to squat right here?
Yeah, get arrested for pissing outside. I don't think so. You probably have to have the cell phone and go on and come out and give your cell phone when you come out.
That's
Right?
terrible.
So walking by through your bedroom, hold my cell phone, take a quick leak, and come back out, right?
You gonna do
Probably
that?
do that.
Are you gonna know if I wash my hands or not?
Right.
All right. Well, I will be emailing you later. I'm very disappointed in you for not standing up and honoring your oath. And these guys, they already know it. They already know it. They've heard it. But
Glad
you
I
know,
finally met you.
actually, I'm pretty dang nice. Oh, Transeco is using. Hold up. Do you guys have FOIA request forms? Do you have a FOIA request form, sir? I wanted to get a copy of that since you're using your personal phone on the job.
I think that maybe, that's through the county administrator's office.
Oh, you guys don't have them here? No? You guys don't have a complaint form? Is that your personal phone? I hope you weren't watching porn last night because we're going to see it. We're going to creep all over your phone, bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? You had to sneak that picture? How many times have I been here and this is what? Are you kidding me? Took all this time for you to do that? You want to take a picture with me? Jesus. So, he's allowed to use his phone to taunt me and take pictures of me, right?
Pictures of me, too.
Yeah, exactly. And my buddy here. But we can't. Is that how it goes?
You've been taking pictures of him.
But
Why-
the thing is,
why would I?
I need to trespass him and to arrest him. Citizen's arrest.
There you go.
Yeah, it's awful. Is that what he told you how bad it was? So, what was his name again, for the record, so I know whose phone to for you? Transeco? How do I say it?
Twinkles.
Trancoso? Can you spell it?
Common spell.
There's no common spelling for that. I don't fucking know.
You have
Sirens
badge
going
numbers?
off all over the place.
You don't have badge numbers?
Yeah, maybe you guys should be. What? Do you? Do you have
Yeah,
star
but
number?
It's not on the badge. I don't know what his is.
No, I'm saying do you have badge numbers? Do you have a number?
Yeah,
What's your name again?
I don't.
Okay. Some place you go
Sir,
to.
are you aware that Transeco violated your guys' own unlawful policy and took a picture of me? Therefore, he can't threaten me with arrest for that, right? What was your name, sir? Sergeant Coker? I'm glad, unlike your buddies, you actually are kind enough to identify like you're supposed to. That's
We got
good.
somebody coming on.
I know, you guys keep making us be in their way. Sorry, honey. See? Now she's bombarded because of you. Did you guys call 911 on us again? I'm about done with them. Over it. Okay, so you are going to look into that and also
Yes, I
contact.
will.
You're going to let the state's attorney know that clearly. I mean, they know that.
I will give him
They just
your-
they're
I will
banking on the
give him your
citizens being
opinion.
dumb. They're banking on the citizens not knowing their rights because so many of them don't.
Excuse me. There's gotta be a website. There's gotta be a website.
Well, there's.
Do you guys
State of
have it
Illinois
online?
website.
How we get a hold of the information that now is unlawful?
So you go to
You guys just
state
make up
website,
laws and then they just.
and
You
punch
can
in
go to
this.
the state of Illinois, illinois.gov, I think,
Okay.
and it'll
But it ain't
show you
gonna
the
show that.
statutes.
Not for that. Well, yeah, but it's not going to show anything that makes it a crime to bring the phone into the building.
No.
And we both know that. All three of us know that.
This here is this 5 ILCS 53-.
Mr. Miyagi, we've been in actually. Well, I have.
023. Then I put you at 7. Well, see now, this is different. This is 720.
Yeah, they would do that, Dino. No, I'm not going to again, just because. See the Humans, I forgot I actually have a copy of it, so I will show you it. So, you're telling me, though, that it is against the law to bring in a phone into this building? Or is it against the policy? I need that clarified.
It's against the sheriff's policy to bring a phone in the building Once you've been asked to leave, if you refuse or you enter again with a phone, then you'll be arrested.
For
Criminal
trespassing?
trespass.
And what's the penalties for that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that would stick? Do you think any prosecutor would hold that?
It's okay. The numbers. So I'm gonna go at the house and look at that number. So if I
Sorry, honey, they forced us to be in your way.
having fun.
So, it's not against the law then, correct?
No, it's not.
If you come back in with a phone,
Why?
you were
They
told
threatened
to
me
leave.
with arrest this time. So is that the 14th Amendment violation or is all of it?
These are all things that you need to go to court to find out.
I shouldn't have to go to court. I should not have to go to court. How much would it cost me to go to court for this?
Probably $200.
Too much. I have to go to court because you guys are failing to do your job when you guys went away for months of training? Are you serious? Nobody questions that? At what point do people get phone calls at your jail?
At what point do you get phone calls?
Do they get like a phone call immediately after booking or how's it go?
Yeah.
Is that by law?
In fact, there's a new law coming out in July, I think, where you have to have, you're allowed 3 phone calls, I think.
Oh yeah? Have you
Not
ever not allowed somebody to use the phone?
Not if they want to.
Do they have to pay money?
No.
What if a corrections officer or whatever county employee, they claim that you cannot use it because you don't have, you know how they pay for phone time or whatever?
I think when you're in the jail, you have to pay for it.
But when you first
Not
get
your
arrested,
initial call. Not when you're arrested.
that's what they
No.
did to me. They wouldn't give me a call.
Oh my God! I know.
I was
when-
kidnapped
when
at a
you-
similar
when you first
facility,
get
and they're actually
arrested,
going
You're
down.
allowed to pick up some type of phone calls. But if you're locked up in the jail, you have to call person collect.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me use it at all. So, are you okay with doing this? Do you acknowledge, though, that you're doing this? That you are violating the constitutional oath you took? You're not? Well, but you're saying you're enforcing a policy. You're
Said
contradicting.
I was enforcing a policy.
It is a policy. There's no law. There's no judge's order. There's no nothing.
That's true. This is right. It's not law.
I'm right.
It just said no trespass notice. If you get some numbers and violation, I don't know, whatever. It's like if it was a law, it'd be it would show what date the law came out, when it was passed, it was passed, and it would show numbers. It would say what.
You know what I noticed? Even this health and safety notice has the date on it. Look, this doesn't even have Booker's header on it. Oh. What do you mean, get out of the way? Don't be rude to me. You got me fucked up. Are you kidding me? You forced me to be out here. You're going to tell me to get out of the way. I don't have to fucking move an inch.
Forcing you to do
All right?
anything.
I've been polite to every person that came into this building, despite you guys trying to force me to block them and film
Go
them.
ahead, go ahead, man.
Do you understand that? So don't get out of the way, me. Do you talk to your wife that way?
Are you married?
Do you break your vows like you break your oath?
Are you married? Are you married?
He is. I saw a ring
I don't
earlier.
want to admit to anything here.
Yeah, of course. You don't
I'm not
sound like
married,
somebody
okay?
likes to
I'm
admit
not
to
married, so
anything.
no. He's got a ring. He's married. He's married. Got a ring on.
Are you making her proud right now doing this? Is she okay with that?
Making money.
Where is it? Right? Blood money, right? You guys lock up drug dealers for doing it the wrong way, but then you guys do it the wrong way too. What the fuck? But look,
When I drive, I get, when I drive. But this here, come on, man. This is.
there's not even a seal from the. There's nothing. Why is this not up there?
Let's just say the date came out, when it was passed, allows pass all this about this.
When it's effective,
Yeah.
all
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
Every bit of it's
You know what I'm saying?
missing.
It don't say certain when it was passed. You pass a law, what date it came out, it was effective. It just says notice. But don't enter. You know what I'm saying? But this
It's a
here-
shame. Do you understand what we're raising about
Oh,
this?
he
though?
knows. He understands. I know he understands.
Are you going to bring this up? Bring it up to your sheriff. Say, Angel directly demanded. Both of them came here.
You're gonna put your demands in an email to me, and I'm gonna answer it.
All right, cool.
Perfect, but we need to know. The whole state of Illinois and the entire country needs to know why this would be something that somebody could be arrested for.
For being a
There's no name, no date, no nothing.
That's just stupid.
No penal code,
It is.
anything.
It's
You
just
just
stupid. So
throw
your
some
cell phone,
BS statutes
you
on there.
Cell phone, that's a stupid. It is.
Yeah. Now, if you guys had it, a lawful order, I would have respected it and not even came back.
If I had a gun or something like that, yeah, but a cell phone, it's harmless.
Terrible.
You know, there's no way since we have a bomb in here. Now there's somebody worse here. That's somebody inside. The worse here.
Bring it in the purse.
Know somebody? They bring a bomb in here. They put a cell phone. But then again, they must have got pissed off at somebody because they must have screwed them over in here. I'm gonna blow pissed at myself. Big bomb. It's a big someplace and just. It'd be somebody on the inside.
See, you know.
It'd be somebody on the inside. Would be.
Mm-hmm. It'd probably be Peterson.
Pearson. Citizens, man. Come on, man. There's no way I can bring it to the vice. There's no way. I'd be searched. This thing would go off, beep, beep, beep. Anything but a bomb has to have wires, wires attached to everything. There's no way you can bring a bomb in. Now, somebody from the inside could now. So a lawyer or whatever's being pissed off, they.
Hey, I'm great, thanks.
Is she gonna be checked for weapons?
She worked out.
Does she work here?
I don't know, they probably went home.
Videoing me?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do
Hey,
that.
he's forcing me to stand out here.
I don't want to be videoed.
So just, yeah, she's gonna.
They literally told me to stand here, honey. See? Now you're making me make her feel uncomfortable because of you.
Maybe you're violating her rights. You should go look that up.
That is not. I'm violating her rights by filming on a public property. You know,
Yeah, please. Right?
you're crazy. You gotta learn the law, man. You know it. That's the thing. You know it, and you're just pulling the shit. I can tell you know it, because you knew to just have her move along because there's nothing she could have done. Now I try to respect people and turn it away from them and shit, but I mean, maybe not you, but you know what I mean. That's not cool. All right. Well, I will be emailing you later. We definitely need to take care of this. You tell Booker I will be there to see him personally if it's not taken care of, and we will have a big old discussion, and he won't like it.
Well, he's wondering why you haven't come to see him.
Well, you know, I
Where
made
do you
it
find him at?
Morrison. That's why I've never even been to Morrison. I don't live out here.
The sheriff's office in Morrison?
Sheriff Booker's wondering why I didn't come to see him because he wanted me to tell him the laws that he needs to follow.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Morrison
thinking-
here.
Half an hour, maybe? Something.
15 miles.
It took him like 40 minutes to get here.
Who?
Him. They had me wait outside in the cold for him to show up for
I was watching
nothing.
your live stream. I was watching it.
And when you came up, I was like, man, am I
And
going to
I
stay
said,
away?
I'm gonna back her up, man.
All right, you see that? Power of the people.
Because because come on, I mean, I understand what you're doing, but there's hold no water. It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm all for following the laws.
Of course, you have to follow the rules. I know that, but the sheriff's wrong. And what wasn't her? This is the harmless device ever is a cell phone. But
It does more
apparently,
good than
I don't know
harm.
what kind of cell phone. Are you guys hiding something there? If I'm are you hiding something, there's what you're hiding.
Right? What do people with special needs children do?
I just had a thought.
Go ahead.
That last lady that came in, maybe you have the right to film her, but she seemed intimidated by it.
I didn't want to be here to
I
film
know,
her.
if you
I wanted to
wanna-
be in there doing my business.
Okay.
I would have been gone 2 hours ago.
But having realized that, if you want to stand out here and film people, that's fine, but I'm going to go in.
All
I'm
right.
not going to film it. I'm not there.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good one.
Get that email.
Take care.
Oh boy, I'll email you.
Another phone I made my work for me. Another phone like come in fuck that shit. I filmed what they're doing, man, because I watched a lot of videos of
Yeah.
what's going on there. How cops are fucking corrupt.
They are corrupt.
Tyrants out there.
The thing is, did you hear him saying how she got uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah? It's like, you made us be out here.
There's no such privacy in public, okay? Remember that.
I wouldn't have still been here. You would have never showed up all this had they done the right thing. Assholes.
No public, there's no privacy of privacy. Come on.
Exactly, especially outside of a courthouse. So come on.
Remember, it's our first time for the activity. Not sure what to film. Anything our eyes can see, we can film it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And I don't even want her. That's why I generally try to turn it away from them. I don't want to make somebody feel some type of way, but
Right,
they're
right.
literally forcing us to stand in the way. Excuse me.
Anything our eyes can see, you cannot trespass our eyes.
Well, yeah, and last time, they locked this building on me and wouldn't let me in. So
I'll watch it, Vito. I'll watch it.
bullies.
I'll watch it in Lee County. You're there, I don't have at least 30 minutes. Why you get back, someone to come in. A lot of people say, just walk in there. Something to do, but I know you understand you don't want to, you know, you don't want no shit on you. I know that already.
Hell yeah.
But back up, like, what was you walked at one place, what was it at? The one that guy backed you, you guys walked right in there, they tried grabbing you, just don't touch me. That was awesome, man. That was
Yeah, me and my brother, now
Yeah.
they try to charge me with another crime that didn't happen. They claimed I put hands on that guy that put his hands on me.
awesome. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
So we gotta go April 12th for that. It's terrible, but
Bullshit.
oh, they're going down. The thing is, they're gonna end up dismissing it, I'm sure, and then I still have to miss my baby shower for my friend or my cousin.
And the file civil suit, that's money, you know. I mean, the file civil suit, that's a lot of money I pay.
And that's what I came here for, to get the
It's
papers
gonna take
for.
fucking probably take 2-3 years for it to even get done, you know what I mean? Is it worth it? It might be, but it's hard to say.
I know it. Yep, the ones for LaSalle County will be worth it.
It's all bullshit.
It is. I'm gonna wave to
All
him.
stupid. Ah. Yes, we can.
Oh. Sorry. Alright, guys. Well, I think we did our business here for today. They did terrible.
They sucked.
We had a wonderful friend here, Russell, right?
Russell, yes, yes.
Russell, I'm sure you guys
I'm
have
on
seen him.
Facebook.
Oh, you're on Facebook?
Yes, I'm on Facebook.
Yep. You'll have to add me on Facebook, though, because I'm in Facebook, too.
Facebook.
I can't send them, but I can receive them, I found out. Alright, guys. Well, they did terrible. Thank you guys so much for calling them, sticking with us forever. Thanks, Russell, for coming out, being backup. I wasn't sure. You freaked me out first because I was like, man, I'm not sure if
You know,
I'm in his way. And then I was
I'm
like,
gonna
wait,
back you up. I said, man, you know,
I was like,
wherever you're at, you
took
know,
me a
hey,
minute to realize. I was like, what?
I'm gonna back you up, no, man.
Heck yeah.
Because this is all bullshit.
It is,
All
guys.
that fucking bullshit.
Again, this is what they claim. No date, no signature, no seal, no
No
anything. Nothing.
They didn't say when it came
BS
out.
statutes. Yeah, this is what they got. I got a copy of it, too. All right, guys. Well, thank Russell for coming out, save the day, help us out. Hopefully we'll be doing it. So am I. I hit it way over there. All right, guys. Bye. I don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah, my last name won't turn it off. My last name is Scarborough, okay?
Mm-hmm.